Welcome aboard the Shinkansen, Japan's world-famous bullet train. I invite you to experience the speed and comfort of one of the most advanced trains in the world. Travelling at up to 450 kilometers per hour, the Shinkansen is not only a symbol of technology, but also of Japan's commitment to precision, safety, and innovation. From the moment you step inside, you can feel the smooth design and quiet ride. Wide windows reveal stunning landscapes flashing by, mountains, cities, and countryside, all blending into one continuous journey. The Shinkansen is more than just transportation. It represents Japan's future vision, where efficiency meets elegance, and where modern engineering connects people and places in record time. Let's take this journey together and discover what makes the Shinkansen an unforgettable part of exploring Japan. Welcome to Nara, Japan. In this video, I invite you to join me on a peaceful journey through one of the country's most unique and spiritual places. Nara is famous for its friendly deer, the great Buddha, and its blend of nature and tradition. Let's explore together. Walking through the streets of Japan, you will notice how clean and well kept everything is. Small shops and cozy restaurants line the roads, inviting you to step inside, enjoy a meal, or simply explore. The atmosphere is both peaceful and lively at the same time. One of the most unforgettable sights in Nara is the deer that roam freely through the city. They wander not only in the parks, but also along the streets, past shops and restaurants, living side by side with people. For centuries, these deer were considered sacred messengers of the gods, and today they have become a beloved symbol of Nara. Visitors can buy special rice crackers called shika senbei to feed them, makes this experience unique is the way the deer bow politely before receiving food. Tourists often bow back, and the deer respond with another bow, creating a moment of playful respect between humans and animals. Watching families and travellers from around the world share this interaction is both heartwarming and unforgettable. The harmony between people and nature here makes Nara a truly special place, where even a simple walk turns into a magical encounter. Although Nara's deer are known for their gentle bows and friendly behaviour, they are still wild animals, and this sometimes surprises visitors. When tourists offer the special rice crackers, the deer can become quite eager, nudging people with their heads, or even giving a small bite if food is too slow to arrive. This playful but impatient behaviour makes some visitors a little hesitant to feed them, especially children. Yet it is part of the experience that makes Nara unique. Signs around the park even remind people to be careful, because the deer may push, nibble, or try to grab a cracker from your hand. Still, most encounters are safe and fun, and many travellers laugh as they share these stories afterward. The mix of admiration and a little nervousness adds to the charm, reminding us that the deer are not pets, but free creatures that live alongside the city, respected and cherished by everyone who comes to see them. Nara has a remarkable history. It was the first permanent capital of Japan, established in the year 710 during the Nara period. For 74 years, until 784, it served as the political and cultural heart of the nation. During this time, Japan adopted many influences from China, including Buddhism, which shaped the city's identity. Some of the country's most important temples were built here, such as Todaiji, home of the great Buddha, and Kofukuji, which once had towering pagodas. Nara was also the starting point of Japan's written chronicles, art traditions, and classical architecture. The city's streets and temples preserve the feeling of that ancient era, offering visitors a glimpse into the origins of Japanese culture. Walking through Nara today, among the deer and the peaceful parks, you can still sense the legacy of a place that once stood at the very center of Japan's history. Here we stand before the great southern gate of Todaiji, known as Nandaimon. This massive wooden structure was first built in the 12th century and is one of the largest temple gates in all of Japan. The gate is famous not only for its grand size, but also for the two gigantic guardian statues called Neo that stand inside. These fierce figures were carved more than 800 years ago and are considered masterpieces of Japanese Buddhist sculpture. The gate itself has been destroyed and rebuilt several times throughout history, but it continues to impress visitors with its scale and power. Walking through Nandaimon feels like stepping back into the past, as countless travelers, pilgrims and monks once did before entering the temple grounds to worship the great Buddha. Now we are entering the grounds of Todaiji, the great temple that houses the famous Buddha of Nara. First we stop to buy our tickets, and then we walk through the wooden gate into the massive Daibutsu-den, the great Buddha Hall. This building is breathtaking. Even though today's hall was rebuilt in 1709, it still remains the largest wooden structure in the world. Inside sits the Daibutsu, a bronze statue of the Buddha Vairocana, towering over 15 meters high. Standing before it, you cannot help but feel the scale and serenity of this place. What many people don't know is that history has not always been kind to the statue. During a violent earthquake in 855, the head of the great Buddha actually fell off. It was later restored, And since then, the statue has endured through fires, wars, and centuries of change. Being here, surrounded by such history, feels like stepping into the very heart of Japan's spiritual past. Inside the Great Buddha Hall, we find powerful guardians. This statue, carved over 800 years ago, protects the temple. Its fierce look and strong posture contrast with the calm Buddha at the center. Behind the great Buddha, we see his golden throne, a vast lotus pedestal with a shining halo, decorated with countless small Buddhas. It symbolizes enlightenment and the infinite universe. And finally, as we walk around the back of the Buddha's throne, the massive bronze figure slowly reveals itself before us. From this side, we can fully sense its scale, the folds of the robe, the golden halo shining above, and the calm, timeless expression on the face. Standing here, I feel both awe and peace. After visiting the Great Buddha, we decided it was time to enjoy a meal in a Japanese restaurant. But before that, we stopped for something refreshing, a freshly made smoothie. In Japan, smoothies have become a popular trend, especially in tourist areas and near temples where visitors want something light and healthy. Many stands prepare them right in front of you. Fruits and vegetables are blended on the spot, often with a Japanese twist, adding matcha, yuzu, or even soy milk. Watching the process is part of the pleasure. You see the bright colours, hear the sound of the blender, and in just a minute, you're holding a glass full of flavour and freshness. For us, it was the perfect pause, a taste of modern Japan before sitting down later to a more traditional lunch. Here we couldn't resist choosing our own smoothies. My son, who is 8 years old and absolutely loves grapes, immediately ordered a fresh grape smoothie. The moment he took his first sip, his eyes lit up, sweet, juicy, and full of that rich grape flavour. My husband went for something more unusual, a Japanese pear smoothie. Light, crisp, and perfectly refreshing. It tasted just like biting into a chilled piece of fruit on a hot day. And then came mine, the best of all, at least for me, a peach smoothie. Creamy, fragrant, and so naturally sweet that it felt like drinking summer itself. The taste was so fresh and real, you could almost imagine the peaches being picked that very morning. Honestly, it was impossible not to smile while drinking it. This little stop for smoothies turned into a highlight of our day, a delicious memory that made us all happy before lunch. After visiting the temple, we went into a Japanese restaurant to try something special. I ordered liver stir-fried with crunchy bean sprouts. The dish may sound simple, but the balance of rich flavour and freshness is very Japanese. Healthy, filling, and cooked with care. My son chose dumplings or gyoza, filled with meat and fresh greens. Gyoza are not originally Japanese. They came from China, but over time they became a beloved part of everyday Japanese dining, often enjoyed with soy sauce and a touch of chili oil. My husband decided on pork with kimchi. Kimchi is Korean in origin, but in Japan it has become popular too, especially as a side dish that adds spice and energy to the meal. What I love about Japanese food is exactly this mix. Traditional flavours like liver with sprouts, standing next to gyoza and kimchi, all served with rice, tea, and that quiet hospitality. It feels both familiar and new, a real taste of how Japan eats today.
Is it tasty?
Right.
In Japan, you can even find animal cafes, places where you relax with coffee or juice while spending time with cats, rabbits, or parrots. It's a fun and modern part of Japanese culture.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. ありがとうございます。どうもありがとうございました。